what should prove to be a good one between the Denver Broncos and the Tampa Bay Buccaneers. Now the kicker, Brandon McManus, about ready to get us started. And off we go from Tampa. And we will not see a run back on the opening kickoff. This will be a...
At least it's almost the weekend. Come on.
Almost the weekend. I have like 5 or 6 fantasy drafts coming up.
Jeez.
Oh.
You gonna try and get the same team, or
You
stay
know what?
close to it, or?
A lot of times I try to stay close to it because I think half of the drafts I draft late, so those teams can kind of stay somewhat alike. But then there's a couple of drafts where I don't know, I don't know where I'm drafting at. So we'll see. Every year I say I'm only gonna do 1 or 2, and then I end up doing more than what I think I'm gonna do.
They begin with a run by Fournette. And they're able to get this one across the 35. That's a pickup of 11 and a first down on their first offensive play. Well, there you go. This offense off to a strong start this afternoon.
Yeah, with a big run and a first down. That's putting what you practice into play. That's excellent execution to get things started.
So from the 36 now, 1st and 10. They'll run it here with Bernard.
Oh, what
and
the
space tough to come by there as he'll get maybe a yard to the 37.
Yeah, things were pretty stacked up there in the middle of the line. A lot of bodies, not much space. I think ultimately he was fortunate to get anything out of that run.
On 2nd and 9, Brady. It's caught by Mike Evans. And he'll take this to the other side of midfield before going out of bounds. 17 yards on the play and a Buccaneer first down.
I don't care who you put on him, he's going to be a handful in one-on-one throws.
Yeah, right now you're right. They're in man-to-man. Maybe needs some safety help.
I would say that'd be a good idea. Double team him somehow. I'm going to have to make someone else beat me rather than let him shred my defense.
On first down, Brady. And he's got the hook up here. It's Kyle Rudolph. And he goes down, but not before getting this inside the 25. 23 yards, the final tally. Good job there to locate his tight end, Charles, in the middle of the field.
Yeah, he has good pass-catching abilities. And
Is it one more week till football?
Him here in the early going. I think it'll help out his teammates out on the perimeter. He can take the big shots later if he occupies their attention.
Kayvon Williams, the one that got him down.
A quick burst there, and he nicely bit off a pretty decent gain.
After the pickup of 5, here's 2nd and 5.
That too?
Here's Brady to throw.
Oh my goodness.
Here on this opening drive, but he gets
That was almost a stupid.
It's been a good opening drive offensively thus far, but you know they don't want to waste it and settle for a field goal attempt after that incompletion. So this is a big play coming up here on 3rd down.
What the hell?
From the gun on 3rd down, Brady. No return this time, and he goes down. Sacked back at the 29. He could not get away that time, and it'll be a loss of 11 on 3rd down. So Brady departs, and on is Ryan Succop for the Buccaneer field goal.
I don't really watch college like I used to, but there's a lot of good college games on this year too, or this
team that's trying to establish itself to start a game, that has to feel pretty good for them. They'll take the 3.
Yeah, they had 3 first downs and 3 points. They'll come out with a 3 tight end look on the first play of the drive. They begin the drive with Williams.
Get it.
And he'll be out of bounds across the 30-yard line. 7 yards on the pickup there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3. You often say that sort of opens the playbook now, 2nd and short. What do you think, early shot here?
I like where you're going. Obviously, we've been together for a while because you know me. I want to take that shot early and loosen things up.
Williams going to get it again on 2nd down.
What's the point of you linemen? You ain't even run a blitz.
But that's exactly what happened. A loss resulted.
They'll need 5 on this play to move the sticks.
Ah!
Off the play fake. Here's Wilson.
Oof.
And this is going to be incomplete.
That was their first 3rd down try of the game, and clearly something was off in the execution of that play. Good news, they've got a whole game left to clean that up and start clicking on those key 3rd down throws.
Here's the punter Martin out to kick it away.
Damn.
This guy ain't even on the team anymore.
Who's at the punter?
The punter. He got cut.
Gosh, damn. That sucks.
Wasn't
he good?
I mean, he was good, but I think it was more of a money move.
They've got a 3-0 lead and the football as they start 1st and 10. And he gets this to the 35.
Yeah, they say it was a money move, but I don't know.
That's a really nice job by them picking up the run blitz and detecting it and blocking it and turning it into a nice run. And a lot of times you think if you blitz a running play, you're going to smother it. But a lot of the blitzers, they come in a little bit high. They don't have great leverage, and they're easily blocked and turned to the side.
And he's dropped just before the line to gain. 4-yard pickup leaves him with 3rd and 1. They'll run again with Bernard. And he's got a first down as he's up to the 48. It goes as a gain of 9, and it moves the chains.
Brandon, what were they thinking on defense there? That looked like they were playing for the pass. That was 3rd and short. Yeah, it was an easy pickup because they handed it to him. That was way too easy.
Just looked like absolute confusion defensively. Not sure why they were in that set.
Yeah, I'd say you ought to have a few men in the box there.
Fournette, a first down.
Gosh, damn.
And he stopped it.
Freaking fullback didn't block us so.
It'll be 2nd down. Three 0 after 1 on EA Sports. Now Brady. And finding the tight end Rudolph.
Dang, you guys are slow.
Run, nigga. Oh my gosh.
A big play that time for Tampa Bay.
I miss Gronk. Fuck this
Boy,
thing.
CD, it's one thing to watch a great run, but when it's a great run with broken contact, it's like a cherry on top. That was a nice play.
Yeah, that's a run.
He looked like he was moving, but he wasn't even going anywhere.
Initial contact, and in his mind just screamed, out of my
Oh my goodness.
And wound up turning it into a big play.
And this time they were ready for him as they'll stop him right at the line of scrimmage. And you can see the distance traveled there after the initial contact on the next-gen stats. Maybe just a slight detour on what's been a strong drive. Here's 2nd and 11. Brady gonna throw.
I'm so stupid. I saw you follow it. No, why do I keep doing that? It's Tom Brady. He can make that throw.
Definitely not the ideal time to see that mistake, partner, because this is still a one-possession game, and that's at least a field goal that just vanished with that turnover. Now, pressure's on defensively to prevent that pick from turning into points for the other side.
Just gonna get sacked.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And the first drive, 3 and out. Second possession, see if they can get a little momentum.
And oftentimes that first drive is just a feeling out process. You have some plays that you've got called, and you want to see how defense reacts. It may not go terrific on the first one. Now they're ready to go. They've kind of got to look at them, got a sense. Let's see if they open things up a little bit.
See if they open things up. Let's see what the defense does here, too, after a good stop. From there, but this pass is going to wind up incomplete. KJ Hamler, the intended receiver. And that's the
Luck throw.
And that's a defensive coordinator's got to be happy with that result. They took away all options downfield and forced the incompletion.
The threat of a second straight punt to start the game is looming as they come up 3rd and 10. To throw is Wilson. That's into a crowd and intercepted. Picked off by Logan Ryan. And he's going to get this one back to the 20-yard line. And they'll take possession early in the red zone and in a great spot to get points to the scoreboard.
And Brandon, how many times have we seen a defense with a lot of field behind them get even more aggressive, right? They feel like they've got them not pinned down, but in a favorable spot for them. And they took advantage of it there. Got a nice interception and set up their offense in great shape.
It's a good gain of 11. Sets them up 1st and goal. Throwing now is Brady. This
Oh
is
my gosh, I know.
Oh, hey. You fake. Oh, you faked me out. I was like, he's covering Evans, and I was like, tight end's open, and you chased direction. I was like, fuck.
I saw him coming backside.
Has always been dangerous, especially in the red zone, short field, but now even more so because these tight
I always
ends
remember one
aren't
of those random things that our coach used to tell us. They said, if somebody's going in, what's going to happen? Somebody's coming out. So,
Hey, that's good advice.
a lot of teams we used to play, which I'm sure that
send this one away.
I've always been curious to ask my, from my coach to my boys I used to play with, as far as like how they coach it up now. But a lot of the routes, right? You get an inside break. A lot of times you'll chase that, and then somebody else is coming back.
Someone else is coming right back.
Just like all of us, it's all a setup. So I was like, he looks hot, but if he doesn't, I feel like he's gonna bait me to go that way to go somewhere else. Freaking missed the
The
play.
Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. They've shown precious little here offensively thus far as they try again with a first down now. They throw right away, and that's on the right side.
Hurry up and get down before you get fumbled.
He gets it to the 30. He was out there waving his arms, and when you got a quarterback out of the pocket looking for any help, I guess waving the arms is helpful.
It certainly is, because you got to get his attention, because now you're in scramble drill. So everyone's adjusting their routes, finding open space, and he found the right spot for the completion.
Throwing again on second down. Wilson.
I'm glad I got hit. Gosh, I would have thought a pick.
And that'll fall incomplete.
To this point, I've been impressed with the work defensively. They have not allowed a lot of receivers to run free. And there's another example, another incompletion.
pass. Now it's Wilson.
Ooh, nice throw.
And he goes out of bounds just shy of the 45. His first catch, good for 14 there and a first down.
Yeah, these are the types of plays they're going to need to hit on if they're going to get back into this game. It hasn't been the greatest of first halves, but this is a nice throw here on third down, and they keep the drive going.
On first down, Wilson. And his throw here is incomplete. Charles, he doesn't seem to be particularly in tune with his receivers, just
Low
2 for 7 throwing the football, but he did seem really locked in before the game.
Yeah, and that has to do with receivers sometimes. Sometimes the defenders knock them off their routes, and you're usually pretty precise. 1, 2, 3 cut, balls out of his hands to the receiver. In this case, might be off by a half step either way. They've got to find a way to get back in sync.
On second down, Williams.
What the hell?
I don't know. That nigga just ran right through.
Maybe not.
Oh, damn, what the?
First half, 10-0, our score. A reminder that when halftime rolls around, Jonathan Coachman will have all the highlights and analysis of this first half of play from our studios in Orlando. Now on third and long, they'll look to
Why does it?
They're going for Henry, but this is intercepted. Pitched by Antoine Winfield Jr.
My passing thing.
He brings it back to the house for the Buccaneer TD.
It was wide open to the outside, and he threw it right.
And he threw it straight to the safety.
Yeah, like,
Come on, say it for me. Say it for me.
I tried to change the passing, but I can't do it.
Oh, is your passing the
It's the regular one.
oh, the classic?
Yeah, that's why I keep throwing low balls, balls to the DB.
I just never was.
Yeah, I try to look to change it, and they won't even let me change it.
That's kind of stupid.
The Broncos onto the field, ready to start their next drive. And they've sort of lost their way, partner. How do they recalibrate and get this proverbial train back on track?
Oh my God! Get up off the field. Fuck him.
All right, guys, had your fun. All right,
Throw it out the window.
yeah, let's get back on track here. And
Damn,
sometimes
don't
that
ever
just
get
fine.
run over
I guess
like
it's
that.
time now to lead on that leadership. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Play action. It's Wilson. And down he goes. A Buccaneer sack. Shaquille Barrett coming in from that outside linebacker spot. He gets him down. It's a loss of 5.
3 scores down, not even a halftime yet. They are not getting much generated offensively. They've got to figure it out.
It's tough because this defense just seems to be playing with so much confidence right now.
They really are. They are on their toes, and they're getting at them.
Quick throw knocked away.
This, I cannot
And he is
with
such
this
a tough
pass.
quarterback to defend. He doesn't
Do anything.
remember.
This is terrible.
He's more dangerous outside the pocket than he is in it. But how about the job they did defensively?
Man, I don't know how you throw with that thing. I
That's-
tried to learn it. Oh my god.
I can't do it with like this normal. The passing from the last few years is just not the way for me. I can't because it's just gonna throw it to the DB every time.
3rd and long. It's Wilson. Trouble, and he's taken down. Shot for a loss of 7 by multiple defenders. They'll try and throw for him with Wilson.
Oh, nice throw. Oh shit.
And he is going to have the Broncos first down as they manage to convert, and that'll keep the drive alive.
I shouldn't have even made that play because this passing, the regular, I can't do this regular passing thing.
The analytics say you punt the football.
That was a nice stash.
So we're changing to analytics as we go, right? What a big-time play for them, and really took a big time.
And Wilson's going to be intercepted a third time. Carlton Davis picks it. There he goes onside.
No!
Touchdown, Tampa Bay.
GG.
Yeah. Switch.
And not worrying about what the other players are doing with their scores.
Change the
That's
settings
essentially
back.
what we're seeing from this offense. They're just having fun and doing what they feel like
See if we
doing
can find
today.
an opponent. Why is it not letting me quit? Can you pause? Why is it not letting me?
No. I wonder if it's because we used.
Oh yeah, we gotta wait till the next.
Now the Broncos going to use the second of their timeouts as the clock will stop with 35 seconds to go in quarter number 2.
We can't even quit the game. Come on, let us quit it.
Brady will look to throw for.
Ah!
To his left. And this is going to be caught. It's good. And that extends their lead by 2 more.
It's like, no, you're going to suffer.
And now the kick is away.
Play with classic passing. Play with our system that doesn't work.
He won't return it. And they'll take it out to the 25.
I wish I knew how to use the new one.
I can't. Even there was one where I'm like, oh, he's wide open, and I was like, low throw. Oh no, this is not gonna work.
They may be forced to try and get something out of this drive.
Ah!
Judy. Now the Broncos will use their third and final timeout as they'll stop it with a
Judy,
little
big
over 30
booty.
seconds to go in the first half of play. So the big play moves them all the way across midfield. It's 1st and 10 from the 45.
It's like, nope, guys, play.
From the shotgun, Wilson. And Wilson's going to be intercepted.
Yeah,
Picked by Antoine Winfield Jr.
there's no way I'm classic passing, man.
To their own 34-yard line.
Gosh damn it!
That
Just
is
this
interception
stupid
number
clock.
4 for him, Charles. 4
Keep
in the
going.
first half alone, and they're already trailing by 4 possessions.
Makes me wonder, partner, do they just not have any confidence at all in the backup, or do they just have that much confidence in him? Able to throw 4 picks already, they're certainly hoping that he can turn things around and quickly.
And defensively, they're just looking to keep him contained as they're able to get him down.
Brandon, 5 yards on that run. Let's get back to the huddle and make sure you're back. You spend time with your offensive line and give them credit. Hard to mold those 300 pounders at the line of scrimmage, and they did for a significant chunk of yardage.
First half in the books. You're watching the NFL on EA Sports.
Ooh, did you guys get rid of anybody that you liked?
Whether they'll amount to much in a game,
I think for the most part.
Well, that's another question. Nevertheless, let's get you back out to Brandon and Charles.
'Cause I wish we got rid of Darden, but we kept his ass.
I remember, you know, it's funny. I remember when we were playing the other night and he said something about Tyler Johnson.
Yep.
When I was doing the rosters, I was like, oh, that was the guy that Sam didn't like. Now, to be honest, I think we kept everybody for the most part. The one that I think everybody was kind of surprised about was
It won't let me quit. Oh, there you go. Nice.
was Malik Reed, the linebacker that we traded to the Steelers, because we didn't really get anything back for it, and he was kind of he was like a good player, he wasn't no freaking Shaq Barrett or anything, but you know, like good depth as a pass rusher on the outside, and we just gave him up for a 5th or 6th, and so I know a lot of people, including myself, was like, oh, that's kind of weird, but I think for the most part, they pretty much got rid of everybody everybody expected. But then also everybody that, see, I think they kind of knew that nobody was gonna pick them up, and everybody that they cut, nobody claimed off of waivers, so they basically signed them all back to the practice squad.
Oh, nice.
Which, it's nice, but then it's like, what does that say about your players or your development that nobody, because there was guys, Chicago, for example, picked up like 5 or 6 guys from different teams, including the Jets, and those are good guys. Like, everybody was trying to claim them, whereas nobody went after anybody that Denver cut, including that Tongan offensive guard, D tackle we had, Josh Johnson, the quarterback. Like, a lot of those guys that got cut, nobody signed. So I think Denver kind of expected that, which was good strategy on their part, but kind of embarrassing for Denver that nobody wanted anybody from your team. Okay, whoever.
Hard nose. Shit. I picked the wrong playbook.
Attacking 40.
You guys already set?
Nope.
Saying you guys' session is full.
That's right.
You jumped on late.
Hella. I was telling Sam, at about 9:30 I passed out, and I didn't want to pass out. I hella woke myself up like, oh, he sent it a long time ago. I was like, they gotta be on, it's already 2. Then I saw Sam still in the party, I'm like, oh. Hello.
Ways.
I was watching them, and there was always like the 3, and so I imagine it was a full team, so I just never jumped in.
Yeah, at about 8:39, my wife's like, oh, you're coming to bed? And in my head, I was like, no, but I guess.
You said for now.
So I was telling Sam, so she all snuggled up, and I was like, nah, I'm gonna sneak out as soon as she falls asleep. Next thing you know.
He said, joke's on you, I'm leaving that.
Yeah, no. Yeah, no. Never mind.
Who's offense?
Me.
Whatever playbook.
Let me try the Cardinals.
So then I randomly woke up. It was like 2:30. I go, well, I'm awake now.
Let's see if they're up.
Let's see who's up. I'm like, they're not gonna be as Sam. Cool. Hi.
Hey, Mr. Blake.
Hey, you wanna play? Hey, you wanna play? Can you come to my house and play?
You see it? Yeah.
I was hella cracking over when Tyler said that.
Buddy.
It's Joey nice.
Is it letting you pick?
No, to see it.
Does it,
A
everybody
nice
have a loading screen?
color-coded superstar knockout screen.
Mine is just blank.
Yeah, mine's just blank too.
Start again.
Start over.
Shit, I can't even.